Welcome back to Two of a Kind. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Michelle.
And we need to address the elephant in the room, which is...
You chopped your hair off.
I did a little choppy chop.
Honestly, it takes guts and, a lot of deliberation.
Yeah, so I told everyone I was going to cut my hair about a month and a half ago because I needed to say it out loud before I did it. Like, it needed to be real that I was doing it.
No, for sure. We had to talk about it for 45 days straight. And then once you got the confidence, you chopped away.
Chopped away. I did. So there's some things on TikTok that you can, like some effects that you can do to see what you would look like with short hair.
Yeah.
There was 2 of them that I did. Both said that I'm going to look better with long hair. But I went against the grain,
Yeah. And also those things, maybe they don't know everything. You know what I mean? And honestly, it looks really good. The thing is with short hair, there's like a little longer and it wouldn't look good.
Yeah, this is like the perfect length. I feel like before, like when it's like maybe a little longer, it's like in between. I want to say like a mom cut.
Yeah.
You want to go short, but didn't have the balls to go short enough.
Exactly.
I feel like people can see the size of my balls.
But the thing is, when it grows out, you'll get there and you're not going to know what to do with yourself. But honestly, I feel like hair grows so fast, you could keep cutting it for like the next year like that.
Yeah, and I think if I do have it grown, like when it starts to grow out, I might not have it all the same length. I might want to put some layers because right now my hair is like straight as a...
But if it stays this length, it has to be a bold cut straight across.
Yeah. Right now, I also only have done straight hair. Well, I just did it this weekend, so it's only ever been straight. But I'm curious to see like what I can do with it.
How was it to wash it? When you're like brushing your hair and all of a sudden you're like, okay, it's done. It's
yeah.
like so froosh.
It was a quick brush. It was also like the shampoo didn't have to use as much.
Yeah.
Blow drying my hair felt quicker.
Yeah, everything. It's like a low maintenance haircut, especially since there's not layers in it. It's not like crazy. It's just short, which is nice.
Yeah. And then also when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, who is this girl? Because she's not me.
And you're feeling it though.
I'm feeling it, but she's not me.
I know.
And every time I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh yeah, I got a haircut.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Slaps you in the face.
The craziest thing is that when like our family saw, like our extended family saw her haircut, the first thing they asked me is like, are you going to cut your hair too? Like, in what world would I want to cut my hair exactly like your hair?
I know, because people think we also had the same hair before. And like, we didn't. We both had long hair. But that's the thing. When you're a long-haired brunette girl, people just think you have the same hairstyle.
Yeah, which we kind of did, though. I mean, like, we got haircuts different times. So sometimes, like, your front pieces are shorter, mine are. But in what world would I be like, okay, now I'm going to go get, like, a straight bob cut?
That would be insane. We would actually be a freak show, and I'm not down.
I'm not down, but I'm like, don't you know us? I'm like, that would never happen. They're like, but it would look good on you now, I'm like, okay, yeah, now I know, but I'm still not doing it.
Yeah, but even so, like, it would just be a weird thing for at the same time for you to do it.
Yeah, like, let you have your hair moment.
Yeah, seriously, give me my moment, and then when it grows out, you can chop it off.
If you were in high school doing, like, an oral presentation, would you have chopped your hair?
Yeah, because it would just stay down.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm not putting my hair up.
No, that's the thing about the hair effect. It gives you so much confidence. It's like your friend and you just like always need it there, down and clean.
Yeah, it's a security blanket.
It really is. And I don't know if that's an insecurity. Like, does everyone feel like that? Because some people love to wear their hair up. Like calling out Lisa, like she looks great with her hair up. She likes it. If she's going to a wedding, she's like, oh, I'm going to put it up. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm not doing an updo when I'm trying to feel my best.
Yeah, exactly. But that might just be an us thing.
Yeah, I feel like, but a lot of people I think with long hair feel the same. People with short hair, I think feel differently because they have short hair. It's not.
Yeah. Sound off in the comments. Do you have long hair and that's your comfort and security blanket? Or do you wear your hair up and feel just as good?
I put my hair up and like the back pieces are just like dangling away. So I think I have to like give up the updo for a little bit.
Yeah, you could do like a half up, half down situation. I feel like that could be cute.
Yeah.
I want to see it like crimped. You can borrow my crimper.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Pinterest like how do short girls wear their hair.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be really cute, half up, half down.
Yeah, we'll see what I do with it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see.
But yeah, like I did an announcement. I feel like for girls, cutting their hair is a really big thing. And it's more drastic when it's something like this. But like I feel like we don't talk about guys feeling the same type of way when they cut their hair.
I just want to go back to girls and the cutting their hair. I feel like it's such a big part of them that when they go through something in their life, changing their hair is like a new beginning for them, for us. So whether that's like dyeing it a different color, just layering it, chopping it, I feel like it's like a new beginning, like starting fresh, doing something crazy.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like I've done that. Like now that I'm like, oh, I got married, weddings are over. Okay, I could chop my hair off.
Yeah, exactly. Like your wedding era, you didn't even want to cut your hair. It was like long, everything long. Like,
yeah.
So that's like that period of your life. And now you're a wife now. You chop that hair off.
No, seriously.
It's giving like 30.
It's giving mom. Michelle, don't say that. Everyone told me I look younger with this hair.
I know. And so was our dad. He's like, how young can you look? You already looked like you were 20 years old.
Yeah, but it's such a compliment. Like right now,
it is.
Don't tell me I look 30. Like I don't want to hear that I look 30. Like get out of here.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Tell me I look 20. I'm with it.
Yeah, I get like I look 23 to 25 all the time.
Living.
I'm always like, thank you.
Yeah, like who's trying to look older these days? Like we're trying to do everything to not age.
Yeah. But that's what I think girls, like it's a big part of who they are.
Yeah, because I also think for people, especially like we're in like a rebellion phase, and Britney Spears is like the queen of that. It's like a sign of beauty hair. And when you're going through something or a big change, you kind of want to go against that.
Yeah.
Just piss people off, you know?
Yeah. My biggest hair change I've ever done is just dyeing it blonde.
And that was a sick blonde. I love that.
For like periods, because then it starts to grow out. You don't know what to do with it.
And I also feel like it's your hair. So when you look at it, because you're more critical about yourself, you're like, oh, it's growing out, the color's changing. But for us, like I was living for it the whole time.
I know. Maybe I'll do it for like a European summer, but also...
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I would love. It's just the upkeep and it's expensive.
That's the thing. It's so expensive to be a different hair color.
Yeah, for all the blondes out there, like you need a separate savings account for the blonde.
Yeah, it's like you're going to the hairdresser 2-3 times a year and you're dishing out like $500.
Yeah, it's really an investment.
It's like if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to stop doing my nails for a little bit. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like you have to commit to like a year. Like make it worth your while.
For sure. Yeah, I really have to like dive deep.
Yeah.
But like you said, men also I feel like really care about their hairstyle.
They do, and I feel like it's not spoken about enough, but I feel like they also do. They don't do drastic changes like us, but they get a bad haircut and they're wearing a cap for a week.
Yeah. But theirs is also so frequent. Like every month they're going to the hairdresser. Or whatever, cutting their hair.
Yeah, so I feel like it's not as big of a deal because for them, they're like, it's going to grow back. But for us, like when you do this,
it's a big deal. But I think you're not going to realize how fast it grows. Like when your hair's long, you don't see the growth because you're just like, I just have the long hair. Short hair, in like a month from now, we're going to be like, oh, it's long. Like after you come back from Florida, like with the ocean and the sun, I feel like it's going to be like, hip length.
I'm literally going for 7 days. Like you think I'm out? I'm like,
oh really?
It's a week and it's 8 days. Wait,
oh my God, I thought you were like leaving.
No. Well, the 29th to the 8th is what?
Yeah, it's a couple days. I think it's like 10 days.
I feel like that's a very average vacation.
Yeah, fine.
But who knows? I come back, my hair's down.
The ocean could do wonders. I feel like it will grow quicker than you think.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder if any guy has gone crazy and dyed their hair. Well, not crazy, but you know.
I feel like NSYNC days, like 2002, like a blonde streak.
The tips.
I know, the tips, yes. Like doing shit like that. Doing like a mohawk, shaving.
Yeah, that's what they'll do because people go red, people go purpley.
Yeah.
The blonde, the brunettes. But I feel like men really stay in their neutral tones.
Yeah. I know Steve for the longest time like always wanted to like grow out his hair to do like a man bun. And he's always like, I'm gonna do it, and it starts growing, and it's like before it gets there, it's like disheveled. He just looks like a mess. He can't control his hair. It's like not heavy enough that it like falls, so it's just like growing outwards.
It's when he's curly hair, so it's more of like an afro that's gonna happen.
Yeah, and then you give up. You're like, I can't go through the middle stage. It's too ugly.
Yeah, it's a commitment.
It is. You have to persevere. You have to have nothing coming up for a good 2-3 months and just let that grow.
John did that during COVID, grew out his hair.
Good time.
And once I saw him with long hair, I'm like, you can't go back to short hair. You know, like you got so in it, and I was like obsessed with it. Even like his beard was long. Everyone else hated it. But like we were obsessed with the look.
Yeah.
And it was COVID, so you didn't have to be like
Coiffed.
prim and proper.
Yeah.
But now that he's back to short hair, I'm like looking at pictures.
Looks like a baby.
No, but those are like before COVID. But like COVID pictures, he
Yeah.
looked like a beast.
Yeah, but it's so nice to switch it up.
Yeah, it's fun. Keep your life fresh, you know?
Yeah, you like never know what you're gonna get.
So that's my hair update.
Okay, I love it.
And I feel like I also need, it's like when you have a pimple on your face, you know, when you walk in somewhere and you have to address it because you feel like it's the elephant in the room.
Yeah, you let everybody know. It's, you see I cut my hair, and do you like it?
Oh, yeah. And everyone just has to say yes.
No, but it does look good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be like, it doesn't look good, but I'd be like, it's a good change and you'll let it grow now. That's probably what I would have said.
Oh my God. It's like
now we'll watch it grow.
It's like passive aggressive, like
Yeah.
insult.
No, but I'm actually into it.
Okay, thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah. I was on TikTok, whatever, doing my thing, and Kanye West to me, it has become so irrelevant. And now I've seen him on TikTok and everything performing with Northwest. Did you see the video? Did I send it to you?
You sent it to me.
Okay, it's cute. She's out there performing with him. He's like loving that. She's like vibing. But he comes out in like a KKK type of hat that's black. And he's rapping lyrics.
KK being like Kim Kardashian.
No, the KKK.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh wait, KKW she was.
Yeah. So he comes out wearing something like that. That's not probably what, I don't know if he meant it like that, but like.
Wait, I didn't see that. It said it on his hat?
No, just the type of hat it was. Like the look of it.
Oh my God, Michelle, I don't know what that looks like.
Okay, Google it. Anyways, he comes out wearing that. He's saying lyrics like, how can I be anti-Semitic? I just fucked a Jewish girl. So just saying like crazy shit. And already to me, I'm like, yeah, but in black. Already I'm like, the man's irrelevant. He needs to take a seat. He needs to just like focus on his health and well-being.
Honestly, I feel like music, like people say outlandish shit all the time. That I'm okay with what he said. Is his wife Jewish?
I don't know, but I just find he's trying too hard to like do something and like to be in the press and to like be out there in the wrong ways.
No, Michelle, I think he's always been like this.
No, this is next level. Like
What do you
people
mean
tried to cancel him so many times.
When he performed on like the floating stage and just wore a mask the whole time, and everyone was loving it because he was still with Kim and he didn't look like he was losing his shit. Like it was
No, but you can't wear a hat like that.
No, the hat's a little outrageous.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But he'll say like crazy shit just to, I feel like, get a reaction to put himself back in the limelight. I'm like, does he have fans still? Like, who are Kanye's fans?
I don't know. The video though is everyone there.
I know, but I don't understand. Like, his music's not good.
Is he releasing an album?
Like, who knows? Because the focus is just always how crazy he is and the things he's saying.
The thing is with his music, I always do like his music.
Like, what was the last?
The
His gospel one?
No, Donda.
Okay, yeah, I think that was good. I forget what songs are on it.
I really like that album. I feel like with his music, he does channel like a good side of him. I think just like in his personal life, he's off the wagon. When he was on stage with North, I feel like he was trying to laugh, like he was hyping her up and kept covering his mouth.
Yeah, I think he felt like so proud of her, you know? She's like bouncing around saying her verse, which she was a good singer.
She was a good singer, liked the verse. She
Yeah.
really did a Kanye when she just repeats the same thing.
Yeah. She's also a little girl. Like, she's not her song. I think she's just on his song.
Yeah, I don't think she wrote it. Maybe she did. Sometimes I feel like this girl's like really creative.
Yeah. No, maybe he literally told her like, write your verse, and she got in there one in the studio. She's like, look, Dad.
Miss Westy.
Yes.
Miss Westy.
No, honestly, she's Fire Flames, but like Kanye's on one.
And who was everyone else on stage? Because there was like multiple people.
I don't know. It's like such a shit show, and they're always in like just their black sweats from the Gap.
But I also feel like that's such a rapper like performer. Like I feel like they always have just like 100 people on stage with them, like their crew.
Yeah,
and you're like, but
he's trying to like create the vibe.
Yeah, but it's like we can't see you out there.
Yeah, I feel like he used to be such like an icon, and people used to love him, and he would say like crazy things, but being like cocky and arrogant, not saying like racist things or being like putting a race down. Do you know what I mean? Like now he's in the press for saying like things that aren't politically correct, where back then it was like him just saying things making it sound like he's the best and he knows everything.
I get what you're saying, but I think that's always like, that's for me, I'm gonna give the pass with the music, because it's like it's music. If we start regulating everything, what can someone rap about?
Okay, I get that, but sometimes it's like, oh, so he could say anything he wants and put in a song, so anyone could say anything they want, they'll just put it in a song.
No, for sure, but I think this like, how can I be anti-Semitic? I just fucked a Jew, comes from Nike dropping him when he was being anti-Semitic, which he was. But I feel like that line comes from all of that.
Yeah,
and he's probably saying like, no, I'm not. Like,
no, I know. It's
going
downhill.
Oh, I definitely think his career is like slowly going down the drain.
Yeah. Like, thank God he has so many other businesses going on that we probably don't even know about, and like his investments, because I don't know how long this music career is lasting.
No, at some point, Kim Kardashian is paying him child support.
No, I think he's richer than her.
Okay, give it like 10 years.
Yeah, we'll see. With his new wife, who I'm so curious about.
I'm so curious. She has not had a voice yet. I don't think I've heard her speak or say anything.
It's giving Amber Rose.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
That is like the best correlation.
And she has the same look going. Does she have hair? Is she bald? Like very short hair.
Yeah, last picture I saw was blonde, very short.
Yeah, so it's really giving me Amber Rose, which I feel like you don't need to talk. Like, she's just his architect for you. What does she do again?
I don't know. He's his wife. Didn't they get married?
Yeah, but she was part of his team.
Oh, okay. So
she doesn't need to have a voice and start talking to the paparazzi. But she's just mysterious, and I like it.
You're right, and it's probably better. Like, she doesn't need to have a voice.
No, 100%.
But like the outfits, I know he's choosing what she's wearing, and they're outrageous. Like the bikini cut out holding a stuffed animal, and they went to like a club.
Wasn't it like holding her boobs? Like, wasn't it? No,
I don't know how it was positioned, but it's like, I'm so tired of these celebrities. Like, you have all the money, all the stylists. Like, put on an outfit.
Put on an outfit that like you chose. Like, you know, have your own personality. You don't have to like dress because the same way his vibe is.
Yeah, but I think he wants that. He wants to look like they go together.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's just like, put on like a sick outfit that we can all talk about.
Yeah. And she probably could. I feel like she's a bomb bod.
Yeah, on her day-to-day, she's probably wearing killer outfits.
Yeah. At some point, she's like going to be captured by hundreds of paparazzi and be shown all over the tabloids.
Yeah, she's like, let me wear these like dirty leggings with a hole and like half a top.
Yeah. Other TikTok drama was Bunny.
Oh my God. I saw some of these and I want to like catch up on the news, but some of these TikToks are 3 minutes long.
I know, I can't.
I'm like, get to the point. Like you're rehashing something, like get to the point.
That's what TikTok did to us. It's like, I want 60 seconds, 2 minutes, like max. Anyways, it was Bunny from TikTok and Rife beefing. So basically, he in his special or whatever says that girls need to stop looking at astrology as a reason why they're in certain moods or whatever, just because Jupiter has a ring on it and you don't, something like that. So stitched to it is that clip, and then her son, who loves space, like anyone who follows her knows that, he's wearing his space shirt and was like, actually Saturn has a ring on it, not Jupiter, and like, you're mean to girls. And now he commented on that.
Can I say, like, this little kid is using Bunny's account? Like, Bunny's there with him.
That's a good point. I don't know if he had his... No, he can't have his own account.
Yeah, it's 6.
her account.
Okay.
And he comments saying, actually, Jupiter does have a ring around it, and Santa Claus is not real. Your mom buys your gifts with her OnlyFans money. So, literally, I have so many thoughts about it.
First, do they both have rings or just one? Who has the ring?
That's a good point. I don't look
Let's
that up.
fact check that to begin.
Fact check that. At the same time, I want to say, I find it crazy that Bunny kind of exploited her child basically and was like, here, you're gonna stitch this. I doubt he was like, hey mom, send me that clip, I'm gonna stitch it, and also say you're mean to girls. I doubt he even watched his comedy special.
Yeah, he has no idea what's going on.
He has no idea. So his mom kind of like groomed him on what to say, exploited her child, and then had this man like, the consequence was the man writing something negative on her son's page, and now she's coming out being like, you would do that on a 6-year-old's video?
It's like you used him as a weapon against me.
Yeah. Like, you wanted to make that video, but you're like, hey, like, let's use my son instead. Like, it kind of gave me the ick. I was like, what are you doing?
I think that backfired on her.
Yeah. I don't know how everyone else thinks about it, but I'm just like, this little kid had no idea who Matt Rife was.
For sure. Matt Rife's response is crazy. Like, you shouldn't, because the 6-year-old said it, I would have never responded because you're responding to a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Essentially, like, don't speak like that. So she was, but like the child never saw that response. Like, Bunny probably saw it and did not share that with her kid.
Yeah.
So at least like that's the safe haven in all of this. But he's literally throwing away his career with this man. What's he doing?
That's the thing. That's another thing Bunny said. It was like, I actually like built my whole account based on female fans basically. And unlike you, I plan to keep that type of audience and you're throwing it away, you know?
Yeah, I think he's just getting so fed up of all the negativity around his Netflix special that I think he's like revolting. He's getting like angry.
And I also think he wants to be cool for the men. Like, I swear to God, the man is giving me the ick. He just wants to, like, say crazy shit and have... He's, like, throwing away literally his audience. She said it best. Like, I'll take all your women fans if you don't want them.
Yeah, he's really, like, showing some true colors. Like, something that we didn't see before, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I just checked. Jupiter and Saturn both have rings.
Okay.
So they were both right. So the TikTok was essentially just to say that he's mean to girls.
Exactly. Because
They
they probably didn't fact check.
Yeah, because like he wasn't going through, there's like 4 of them. He didn't have to list all 4. He named one.
Yeah.
No, but Bunny also on social media is a little like wackadoodle sometimes to me.
She's like getting through a divorce, married, this, that. She's a bit confusing. And I just thought with her son, I'm just like, what is happening? But Matt Rife is also like on one. Also, Brooke from Cancelled with Tana Mojo. She used to date him, Matt Rife.
No way.
Yeah, and she was saying like he cheated on her with like multiple people.
Wait, I didn't know that he had them on their podcast.
He had them.
They had him on their podcast. Matt Rife went on the Cancelled podcast.
When?
Like before his comedy special came out, when he was really becoming TikTok sensation.
Did they say anything about them dating?
I didn't watch the full thing, but like I didn't hear that. That's why I'm shocked.
Yeah.
But like makes sense. Oh, and I think she said he acted like he didn't know her.
I didn't see him on their pod. I have to watch that. But just to say, like, I feel like he's not that cool.
Yeah, I think his team needs to be in overdrive. Like, or he doesn't have a team. It's looking like he doesn't have a team.
Yeah, he needs to reel it in. He needs to go back to doing crowd work, get on the street, start interviewing the gals again, get them back on your side. And then also get male followers and fans, but don't put down women. Like, don't come... He's like raging.
And the kids. But what's your thoughts on the kids being on TikTok?
I actually don't care what you allow your kid to do. Like, I'm not going to judge you. If you want to have your kid use TikTok, let them do it. Like, doesn't mean necessarily I would do that, but if you want to do it, go for it. Like, I don't care that he's on TikTok.
Yeah. But like you're like exposing him to like this type of behavior, and then you're shocked when someone writes something like that. It's like, this is the world we live in. Like, don't be shocked. People write mean things all the time. Like, it's not shocking.
Especially if you're an influencer too. Like, people are coming at you.
Yeah, so it's like when you let your child be part of this community, it's gonna happen.
But let's say I had a child. I'm not famous or anything. I would still say no. Like, 6 years so young. I don't even think my kid would like ask me, because I don't think they would be in that world. Like, she's always TikToking and he's in her videos, so he's probably accustomed to it and wants to make his own.
Yeah, like this has been his entire life.
Yeah, like this is what he grows up saying.
Yeah, and there's also like the Ace family where they profit on their family being who they are and they film themselves. But it's like, it's tough. Like, you just have to know, like, people are going to say mean things to your kid, and then don't go crying.
Yeah, you have to protect them. But like you said, he probably didn't see the comment.
No, at all. Like, he's building dinosaurs, you know?
Yeah, so at least that. He's actually really cute, and I feel like he is smart.
Yeah, he's homeschooled. And I feel like the homeschool kids, like, I don't know. Like, I never gave them, like, a bad rep or anything, but I think they're, like, ahead of the education system.
Well, they have one-on-one learning.
Yeah, I think it's key for a child when they're younger.
But then you don't get to make friends and have that type of, like, learn to share, learn to go out without your mom being there next to you.
I think maybe elementary school you can like homeschool, but then high school you need to socialize and make friends.
Yeah, but imagine you're 12 years old walking into your first day of high school and like never being in classrooms with other kids.
No, okay, but you've seen kids before. Like, you have to do like
activities and stuff. But I think maybe at the beginning when like school doesn't matter so much, like kindergarten to like grade 3, let's say. But then after, like, put them in school.
Yeah, like make a friend or two.
Yeah. It's also, I wonder how expensive it is to get a private teacher that's going to teach, like, every subject.
Oh, I definitely think it's a luxury. Maybe, and, like, as a parent, too, I feel like it's a lot of work.
It is. You need to literally make, like, a mini classroom.
Yeah.
Like, where are they learning? Like, what materials are they using? I feel like you have to get all that.
Yeah, I feel like there's a whole, like, I want to say like school board, even though it's not a school board, for like homeschooled kids.
Yeah. Literally Dorit from The Real Housewives homeschooling her children. Like, she literally had to make a classroom.
And I'm sure, yeah, and she has the resources for it, but I'm sure it is very beneficial for kids. They're not distracted. They're focusing. Yeah. They're at home, so they're comfy.
You know what's weird about that clip, though, about the homeschooling? Her son and daughter were in the same class. And I'm like, but shouldn't they be learning different things if they're different ages?
Yeah, but maybe it wasn't like a math class.
Yeah.
Or maybe one kid is just
too smart for her own age.
Too smart. She's skipping grades.
Yeah.
That's true. They had one teacher.
Yeah. But I guess at that age, like, you could know everything.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, like, oh, that's a grade 2 thing. Like, you're still in grade 1.
Yeah, like, no. Like, unlearn.
Yeah. I feel like having kids... It's just like so much to think about.
There's a strike going on right now.
It's still going on, the teacher strike?
Still going on, not for private schools, but for public. And I'm like, what is happening with the kids, guys? Like, they need to be in school.
Yeah, but you want to be paid to teach them.
Yeah, like, I understand both sides, but I'm like, damn, like, the kids who went through COVID having to be at home, the strike having to be at home, like, I feel like they're going to be messed up. They're going to be all hypochondriacs. Can't make a friend. Dumb as fuck.
I don't know. I just think if you want the kids to learn, you got to pay the people that are teaching them. But this is like, it's like you going to work and you being like, I need to get paid more. You get paid nothing. And it's like, well, too bad. Like, these people are counting on you. You have to work. It's like, no, I'm not going to work if you're not going to pay me.
No, I understand. They're really standing their ground. Yeah, but obviously, like, no one ever cares about the kids. That's the issue in this world.
Yeah.
No one cares.
You know who's having another kid?
Who?
Hilary Duff.
Oh, my God. Good for her.
Wild. I'm like, wait, what? Like, you know when you think you're, like, done having kids, or, like, you think all their kids are grown up, they're not going to have another kid?
But I find that's what happens when you have, like, a second marriage or you had kids when you're young. Their kid grows up and they end up having more kids because they remarry.
But this is her 3rd kid with her new husband.
Oh, damn.
It's going to be her 4th kid in total.
Oh, wow. Good for them. 36 is not that old, though.
She's 36.
Yeah, that's very normal. Like if people start having kids in their 30s.
No, yeah, 36 is normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess her third kid at 36. No, she's like great.
Yeah. No, I was just shocked. I was like, holy, like, you're in there.
Me too. Because you kind of think of Hilary Duff as just being like settled now.
I forget she has a family. Like, to me, Hilary Duff is like, she's a solo person.
You remember when came out in the tabloids that her and her sister were fighting and they weren't on good terms?
No.
Yeah, it was like after they had Material Girl, the movie came out, everyone's obsessed.
Iconic movie. If you have not watched it, go get Material Girl.
Yeah, definitely put it on the roster. Everyone was obsessed with them, or at least I was. So I just thought everyone else was.
Yeah.
And then it came out that they weren't close anymore and there was like trouble within the family. And now she's not anywhere on her social media.
Haley?
Yeah.
Have you? Oh my God.
Yeah, I stalk every once in a while when they come up on my Explore page.
But a lot of people don't put their like siblings on their gram.
What was her name? It was Hilary and Haley?
Yeah.
But like they were both famous. Like Haley was someone that would have been in the spotlight.
Wow, we have to look at that after.
Yeah, just like a little sad tidbit.
Yeah. But that was a while ago. That's like Material Girl. That's so long ago.
Yeah, so long ago. I hope they like rekindled their relationship.
I think they did. I just don't think Hillary's a very like out there on social media showing every aspect of her life.
Yeah. No, I don't think she is either. She has more normal life. But that's like good for her.
Yeah.
No, Kourtney Kardashian, who's 42, that's older. Paris Hilton, who's having another kid. Or
she did.
Yeah, London, who's also 42. That's older.
Speaking of, we caught up on Paris and Love real quick.
I'm so happy you told me about this because I didn't watch season 1. And now I'm like, oh, shit, should I went back?
It was so good. It was literally her wedding planning. And just like, it was gorge.
I might go back to watch it, but now that I saw season 2, I feel content.
Yeah, I love that we saw her move into her new house.
Yeah, the design aspect of that.
I know she loves her stuffed animals, her unicorns, her pictures of herself. Like, it's wild.
It's wild. It's just like a clusterfuck in her house.
Yeah. Even Call Her Daddy was like, was this house yours or did you buy it with Carter? And she's like, no, we moved into it together after we got married. And she's like, okay, guys, there's only pictures of you. She's like, yeah, he doesn't mind. She's like, there is one of us together.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and Alex is like, go for it.
Yeah, she blows them up. That's like I could not look at myself like that all day.
I know, it's actually insane, but he's such a supporter of hers. Like, you're the best. Like, you could do it. Sometimes his pep talks, though, like, literally make me cringe. I'm like, shut up.
But he's just like a sidekick husband, you know? I know he has his own job.
No, he's wealthy.
No, I know he's wealthy, but I feel like he's just like a pushover.
Yeah, he's just like a happy life, happy wife, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, he's like, I have Paris Hilton, like, whatever. If you want pictures of yourself, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, her house was like not my aesthetic, but even like without her decoration, like the flooring, the railings, like things like that, aesthetic wise, was not for me. Her kitchen.
It's just not modern. They didn't like renovate, they just bought the house.
Oh, maybe that's the issue. And do you think she's really going to renovate?
No, I don't think she cares.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like she's just like messy. She's just living her life.
Yeah, and which I'm all here for. Her backyard's stunning.
Yeah. No, it's great. I feel like watching the show, you get like more of an inside scoop of like who she is and not her persona. But sometimes I felt like it was scripted, especially in her confessionals.
Well, yeah, it's like she knows what she wants to say.
Yeah, and then also watching the show where you see everything's reading when she's doing her podcast and she's reading her script, when she's going to present in DC to Congress.
You need to read.
No, for sure, but like she's not even writing it.
No, she's a team of people, but it's her. I'm sure they do it together and somebody's making it nice. Honestly, if I was going to go speak at Congress or Parliament or wherever she was, you better believe I'm going to have a writer and be like, this is kind of what I want to say, and like have them say it in a nice way for me.
You're right for that, actually, because, yeah, you want to sound great. But everything else, sometimes I'm like, oh, it was a little scripted.
To me, it's with her baby. I'm like, I feel like they only see the baby in that room.
I was going to message you, like, does the baby leave the bedroom?
Yeah.
Because I don't think it does. It comes down to be shown, and then he goes back up.
Yeah.
And also watching it, I was on, like, episode 5 or 4, and John got hooked, so he's now watching with me. And I know this nanny is a gem. She talks about it like she's a gem. She's like helping out. But I was like, she needs to stop. Like, she was criticizing everything. Like, no, he's tired. Put him down. No, he's cold. No, he's hungry. Like, telling Paris, like, what to do and how the baby's feeling. And I'm like, girl, sit down. This is not your child.
Yeah.
And then when the
therapist, yes,
reset it, I looked at John. I'm like, okay, so at least I was not the crazy one.
Yeah. She's like, you know, you're a child.
Yeah, it was just like and Paris lets it happen. She's like, the nanny's the professional.
Because she's like, she's like not confident enough. So she's like, I don't know how to take care of a baby, but the nanny does. So like the nanny's going to do it.
Yeah, but you lose that connection.
Mm-hmm. Or the baby starts crying and everyone's looking at the nanny like, why is the baby crying? Like they don't know what to do. And it's like, the baby's just crying because it's crying. Like you could still hold him.
Yeah, I hate that. When there's like 4 adults, a baby, and like a nanny. I'm just like, this is pathetic.
Yeah, the nanny doesn't have to be here.
The nanny doesn't have to be here.
But I know she needs like a day nanny, and she has to be there 24/7.
Yeah, because they're also working. Like she's not taking maternity leave, so
yeah,
she's out and about.
Right.
But it was a really good season. I felt like I learned more about Carter because I didn't know about him.
Yeah.
Learning about her traumas and like everything that she went through at that school. You saw like the documentary they keep talking about. That was season 1. You saw like, but we watched the documentary.
Yeah, I know, but you saw Kathy's first time watching the document. Like that was all season 1.
Yeah, no, a very traumatic experience. Boarding school. I feel like no joke, but I feel like parents know that it's no joke because they're always like, if you're misbehaving, we're shipping you off to boarding school.
I think they know that it's really strict and you're not going to get away with anything, but I don't think they think you're going to get abused there.
And for sure not abused or sexually assaulted or anything like that, but when you're confined to your room, when you're on like a schedule, can't talk to anyone, yeah, your parents think you're strict, but it's kind of abuse.
Yeah.
Paris felt abused there where her parents were like, no, they're strict, you're just not leaving your room, no, you're on like a eating schedule or whatever it was.
Yeah, I mean
it's different perspectives of what it is, because if you're living it, you're like, this is insane.
She trashed that school so hard. Like, I wonder if it's still in business.
Yeah, she says it a lot.
Like, she hates that. She says how terrible that school was.
And she also mentions $23 million a year. I'm like, did this school cost $23 million a year?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's like, it's a $23 million year business or whatever. When she was talking in DC to Congress.
Okay, no, I don't think that's possible.
Maybe with all the kids, they're making that much, like in a school year.
Yeah, maybe with all the kids.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, what's happening here?
Yeah, that's psychotic. I don't think anyone would do that. Yeah, it's definitely either a year or like you just misunderstood.
Yeah.
But also, she is stunning queen. She doesn't go in the sun. Like she's so perfect. And I was telling mom, and she's like, okay, well, that's what happens when you have like, you get work done. And I was like, I don't care if you get work done as long as you look good. Like you are stunning, like queen. Then I'm listening to Call Her Daddy, and she has like the spa room in her thing. She's like an entire room with facials and all the equipment that you need.
Living spa.
Yeah, all the equipment you need to literally look younger. And she tells Alex, she's like, I've never had Botox, filler. She's like, I am 100% natural, and it's because I really take care of my face. And I'm just like, wait, what?
What is she doing? What are these treatments?
That's what Alex asked her. And of course she said, well, my skincare line. And I was like, fuck.
Good plug.
Yeah, literally. Like, we needed the real thing. No, but her living spa is literally top notch.
Top notch, but she is a porcelain doll. Like, no pores, no bags.
But then you look at her sister too, and they're the same. Like, they're literally like, they don't go in the sun. They don't tan.
I always say that every summer. I'm like, I'm not going to tan, but like being pale.
But they just spray tan. She's always spray tanned.
Yeah, but like the sun is free.
The sun is free, and also your spray tan lasts a week. Then you're patchy.
Then you're rubbing on shit. The orange is coming off.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between a spray tan color and like the sun color.
Yeah.
And I want to be sun colored.
Me too. I want like the sun-kissed look, a little rosy cheek.
A little freckle,
a little burnt area.
You can't go a summer without a burnt area.
No, especially the first like 2 weeks that the sun's out and you get your pale ass out there.
Yeah, if you don't have 3-degree burn on your back
the first day,
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. So we said what we said.
And that was our show. So feel free to like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.